Yeah, it's incredible. And it's also like it's so pervasive in the sense that it is in front of our eyes like constantly
Yeah.
since we're a kid, and fairy tale stories or Mario or whatever it may be. Like if you ask a kid to draw a mushroom, he's drawing the Amanita. He or she will be
Yeah.
drawing the Amanita muscaria mushroom. And it's almost like it's been pre-paving for the mission that's at hand right now. And I feel like one of the things that I've noticed is when somebody gets it, when somebody really gets it, it seems to like flip a switch and it like activates something in somebody's DNA, or people change. When one's lives is transformed, like they're going to do everything that they can to help other people see that. And I've noticed that time and time again, like people really, really are committed to this mission. And it's a really beautiful thing to witness and see. Allies are popping up all over the globe, it feels like, constantly, and in mass numbers. And yeah, it's cool to have something so powerful that's been so pervasive that people can get so committed to so quickly. Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. I have a story I got to tell you about, because
tell the story.
you posed this question about a week ago about, why is it coming forward now? And I had the craziest past life, experience on Friday that was tied into this. And so I have to share it because I felt like it was pertinent. I went to like an urban craft fair, and the first lady that I saw was selling this like kelp sea salt bath. And she said, oh, it's really healing and it's really, releases things in your system. And she was really convinced. And also I was like really called into her space. So I was like, you know what, I'll try it out. So I get this bath salt, and I also take some mescaline. That's beside the point, but I did on Saturday. And then I drew this bath because I was like, it'd be good to like, have a purge and have this nice warm sea salt bath. And she said it was good energetically cleansing. So I was like, okay, sounds good. I draw this bath. While I'm sitting in this bath, I start imagining myself as like a previous life in Atlantis. Oh my goodness. Yes, Louie, you want to be a part of this, don't you? So I was in Atlantis. I was like, I wonder if I had a past life there, and I was brought to the scene where I was on the outskirts of Atlantis. I guess there's rings, and I was on one of the outskirts of it. And I could see that in the center part of Atlantis, I don't know a lot about this Atlantis, I'm just going to tell you this right now. It was collapsing in on itself, just like it was like the ground was being pulled beneath it. And as that happened, I felt like I was getting pulled underwater. And I looked down and I'm getting pulled down because something's caught on my foot, which is one of my biggest fears in life, is getting dragged underwater. So I was like, wow, that's really amazing. And I had lost a baby in that time too, that I had a child that I had to let go of, and they also passed away. So, I started purging these emotions that I had never realized I hadn't ever experienced, because I had passed away before I could purge or, transmute those emotions in that lifetime. And I was like, wow, this is the most visceral experience of a past life I've ever had. And I got this, information from Mother Earth and from Amanita. Now these days I'm able to get information from these spirits that this time was going to be different, that we had really collapsed our society, that Mother Earth said, okay, no, this society's done for. You guys are no longer in alignment with the cosmos, in alignment with consciousness, so I'm going to get rid of you. And this time Mother Earth said, no, you're going to do it right. I don't want that to happen again. And in some ways, it was like a message that it was not just Amanita that's coming forward at this time, and who wasn't there during Atlantis, that wasn't there to help people at that time. That Amanita is coming forward at this time to help us choose a different path, but it's also Mother Earth coming through at the same time, saying, I love you guys so much. I love all of my children of Earth so much that I don't want that to happen again. I don't want to flood the Earth. I don't want to wipe this civilization out like I've done in the past. That this time is going to be different, and that these gifts that are coming forward, all ayahuasca and all of these mushrooms and Amanita now are coming forward in some ways as both a gift from Mother Earth, but also from these substances, so that we can all just say, let's do it different this time. We're all just going to work together. If we can all figure out how to be in alignment with our true self and in alignment with consciousness, it's going to be heaven on earth. And I thought that was just such a beautiful, beautiful message, because I think in some ways we forget that, you know, we're all doing this together. It's not just one. It's not just Amanita coming forward. It's not just one person that's coming forward to change things, but it's like all of us coming together and working together to make this happen.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I firmly believe that we're heading to a place that we've never been before as a civilization. I don't think that we're going to be wiped out this time. So
No.
that's really cool. Were you implying that you don't think Amanita was around during Atlantis? Is that kind of the gist of the message that you got?
That was the message I got. And I asked that specifically.
That's incredible.
I said, was Amanita there at this time? You know, and she said, no, not with Atlantis. That maybe she was being used up north, further away from that area in tribes and whatnot, but not by the people in the civilization that were really part of Atlantis, that system. I guess it was a very big colony.
Yeah.